Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today we're back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this modern family home. So this isn't any ordinary speed build because this is actually my attempt at my friend Christian Marie Exo's weekly build challenge. So if you haven't had an attempt at one of these yet, she goes ahead and uploads a shell to the gallery every week, and then you just go ahead and download it and furnish it, and there's a few rules as well, and re-upload it. So that's what we're doing here. So if you want to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is RealThomasCV1, and also will go ahead and put a link in the description to the online gallery if it's an easier way for you to download it that way. And you can also go ahead and search for the hashtag KMXOBuild6 to see all of the different other submissions for this build challenge, and to also go ahead and download the original shell if you want to go ahead and attempt this for yourself. So Christian's actually going to go ahead and do a kind of tour of all the lots on Thursday, I believe, on her Twitch channel, so go ahead over there if you've actually done one to go ahead and see it on the stream. So this was actually very challenging. I was actually talking to Christian about this, and she said that she had some trouble with actually doing the exterior as well. Now I'm not really that good at modern builds. I don't do a whole lot of them, and that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because, you know, like I just said, I don't really do them a whole lot, so it was good practice to do something a little bit modern for a change. And I've also been really wanting to try one of these, one of Christian's build challenges, but I've just never really had the chance to do it yet, so that's what we're doing today. And it's very small inside. It's on a 20 by 15 lot. So downstairs here there is kind of like an open plan kitchen and dining room on one side of the front door, and then the other side there's the living room with also a bar area in it as well. And then upstairs there is 2 bedrooms and a study, as well as a bathroom as well. And you're probably wondering what the ice sculpture is in the living room. Now what actually Christian did was that she uploaded this build with 2 items that you had to include somewhere. So that ice sculpture thing was one of them. So I went ahead and kind of just put it in the corner of the living room. And I actually think it looks it fits in all right there. I mean, it still looks a little bit odd, but, you know, considering all the places you could put it, I think that was a good place to put it. Because like in the center, sort of like, you know, it just like it's on display. There's also like a rubber duck as well that you had to go ahead and place somewhere. So I went ahead and placed that in the bathroom, in the bath, like on the side of the bath, so you'll see that a little bit later. So we're just going around now doing some of the wall coverings and stuff. This entire build probably took me about like 50, probably not even 50 minutes to do in total, so that's why this video is very short. And we're just working on one of the bedrooms here. So, you know, I think that a lot of my build styles that I do for builds, like even if it's just a suburban home, it just still have a sort of modern aspect to it, I would say. Not, you know, ultra modern, but it does still have that updated feel to it, and that's kind of what you'll see in this bedroom here. Even though this is a modern house, it still looks a little bit similar to some bedrooms that I do in my regular speed builds. And also as well, I didn't do a kids room. I mean, that's not really anything different for me. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you know I don't really do kids rooms, just to keep things more neutral for you to put any type of family into one of my builds. But I did do 2 double bedrooms. So this is the bathroom here. Now I did have a little bit of trouble trying to do this because it is only one bathroom in the house, and this bathroom does have a big window in as well. So it made it difficult putting items against the window and trying to find like a wall space to put the shower, the sink and the toilet against. So I did have a bit of trouble doing that, but I did manage to make it work in the end. So as you can see here, I was just trying to find a place to put that duck. That was the bath that I was going to go for originally, but, you know, I kind of thought that maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea because of how narrow the space is in this room, but I did manage to get it to work in the end. Now, I don't know if that bath is going to be functional though, because of that toilet I put there. I don't know if that is the side that the Sims use to get into the bath where I place the toilet, or if it's the other side. I'm hoping it's the other side, or you may have to move the toilet around to the other side if it doesn't work. But also as well, Christian went ahead and put some glass roofs in this build as well, like some skylights, and I totally forgot about them when I was doing the floor plan. So when I came to do I'd finished the floor plan actually, and I kind of zoomed out and I realised that when I looked down from the top of the house, like through the glass roofs, I could see the top of the walls, because I forgot to kind of move the walls around to fit where the glass roofs were, if that makes sense. So a little bit later into this build, I had to go and rearrange the floor plan. I think I've already done it at this point though, because that hallway there looks a little bit narrower, so I think I have done it though. So this is the study that we're working on here. Now as you can see, it is a little bit well, I would actually say it's pretty spacious compared to the space of the house. So I did go ahead and put a few things in there, like the desk and the new bookshelf that we got from the recent update, as well as a darts board, just as something random, like just another activity to put in. And also I went ahead and put an easel and a fish tank in there as well, so there's actually quite a few things in there. So now working on the secondary bedroom, and I actually did this similar to what I did with the big family apartment. If you watch that build, I actually did a bedroom just like this with this sort of frame I made with the bookshelves and the shelves. And it's actually something I saw from Fab Flubs on Twitter. You probably heard of her, she does some amazing room builds. And I did actually go ahead and try this out for the first time in that big family apartment build I did last week, I think it was, or the week before, and I just really love how it looks, and it's a little bit different from what I normally do, so I went ahead and tried it here again. And we're just going around putting some lights in. I don't know how I managed to forget to put lights in, but I did, so that's what we're doing now. And also as well, I did actually just a few minutes ago recorded another video, which is probably going up on Friday, and it's actually a Sims mobile video, because I haven't done one of those in a long time, and it's actually still build related though, so don't worry if you're not, if you only like my Sims 4 speed build, it is still build related. And I did actually go ahead and do face cam with it too, so I just thought since it's something a little bit different, I might as well go ahead and do face cam with it as well, since I don't do that too often. So that'll be coming on Friday. Now I was just beginning to edit it, and I noticed that the face cam was very sort of glitchy, as if it was like corrupt sort of. So I don't know if the video will end up having face cam. If it doesn't, I'll redo the voiceover, so this probably doesn't matter because I mentioned this in that video if that does happen. So I'm not promising face cam, but I have recorded it though, so I'm hoping it all works out. But yeah, so we're just finishing off this build now, doing a little bit of outdoor sort of finishing. I really didn't go too crazy since there wasn't that much space, so I did like a little outdoor seating area, both on the porches and also on the balcony as well. And I went ahead and put another easel on this balcony here, so there is one in the study and there's one here, so if you want to remove one and replace it with something else, then feel free to do that. But yeah, so we're pretty much finished with the build here. I really hope you enjoyed. In the comments section down below, let me know about what you thought of it. You can go ahead and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1, and like I said, I will go ahead and put a link in the description to the online gallery if you want to go ahead and download it that way as well. If you haven't went ahead and tried this build challenge yet, then make sure you go ahead and do it, because if you're not somebody that does a lot of modern builds like me, I thought it's actually really challenging to do something a little bit different for once. So, it might be a good idea to go ahead and try it for a change. And yes, so thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!